Hi guys, good evening. Here again. Ay, ano ba to? Where is my... Hindi ko makita. Ang hinahanap ko... Share muna tayo. $1 million in the house. Salamat. We got to share muna tayo. Wala pa. Yes, Sarah Gay, you're the first to come. So may ipababa ako na link. May binaba ako na link para sa additional raffle entry nyo. Okay. Okay, so we got. Pag pumunta kayo dyan, you have another raffle entry. Tapos, pagkatapos ng ano mamaya, meron akong only one question for the day tayo ngayon. Sensya lang. Isang tanong lang sa dulo ng ating presentation ha. Only one. Only one question. Mahina kalaban ngayon. Teka nga, nasaan na ba yung... Mahina ang kalaban. SG Nevada, yes. Good evening. Teka. May nahanap ako na hindi ko makikita. Nasaan na? Okay. We go to our lesson muna. Presentation. Good evening, yes. Shout out sa inyong lahat na nandyan ngayon. Yeah, you are perfect number, 7. Pero 2 million in the house lang. Makinig kayo for question of the day. Dalawa lang pala. Sige, hanggang dalawa lang ako. Up to 2, only 2 question of the day mamaya. Kaya you get to listen para makuha nyo yung sagot mamaya. Okay. So, Tapos hindi kayo magtatanong ng, what is the clue? What is the clue, di ba? The best thing is makinig na lang. So, our lesson presentation for this, ang lesson for the week natin, ay may pamagat siyang Receiving an Unshakable Kingdom. Receiving an Unshakable Kingdom ang for the week. At ngayon, so once a day, ang title natin is Unshakable Kingdom nga. So our key text is found in Hebrews chapter 12, verse 28. I want to read. Therefore, since we are receiving a kingdom which cannot be shaken, let us have grace by which we may serve God acceptably with reverence and godly fear. So, ito yung pinaka-key text natin. Key text is found in Hebrews chapter 12, verse 28. An unshakable kingdom. Okay, God announced that He will shake the heavens and the earth, which means that He will destroy enemy nations, mga enemies na mga bansa, and there are some more, however, which will be shaken, that we will not be shaken. Kahit anong mangyari sa mundo, kung ang pangako ng Panginoon ay para sa kanyang mga anak, yung kanyang mga anak ay they will not be shaken by anything else. So compare Psalm 15:5 and Psalm 16:8, Psalm 62:2, Psalm 112:6, and Hebrews 12 verse 27. Says here, what are the things that will not be shaken? Ano ang mga bagay na hindi siya shaken is, hindi siya naubusan ako ng term na shaken. Ang ibig sabihin ng shaken ay hindi siya ma-break or hindi siya apektuhan. So many modern translations to Hebrew 12:27 suggests that the shaking of heavens and the earth means they will be removed forever. Pero sa banal na kasulatan, yan ang karamihan ng paniniwala. Pero the Bible is very clear, however. Sabi ng banal na kasulatan is, God will create new heavens and a new earth. So in Isaiah 65:17, and also in Revelation 21:1-4, we will be resurrected and have new bodies. So 1 Thessalonians 4 verse 13 and to 17 and Philippians 3:20. Ito yung mga sinasabi dito na maaring mapag-anuhan natin ng pag-asa sa bawat mga anak ng Panginoon. So the shaking implies the cleansing and the renovation of creation, not as its complete removal. So ito yung paglilinis lang namang pagre-renovate ng kanyang creation, and what is here to be recreated, and it will be where the redeemed live. So ito ay magiging isang tirahan ng mga naligtas. Okay, there are some things, however, that will not be and cannot be shaken, and they include the righteous, yung mga banal. They will not ever be shaken by whatever comes to the world, whatever circumstance will be coming. The righteous one will never be shaken. That's what God has promised. So the Creator sustains them and guarantees their survival. Okay, ito yung pangako ng Panginoon. You, Lord, laid the foundation of the earth at the beginning, and the heavens are the work of your hands. They will perish, but you remain, and they will wear out like garment. Sila ay maluluma. Like a robe, you will roll them up. Like a garment, they will be changed, but you are the same. So, ang Panginoon ay hindi nagbabago mula noon, ngayon, hanggang sa uh, darating na panahon. So, Hebrews also says that Jesus' priesthood remains forever. Ang pagiging sacerdote ng ating Panginoon, it will remain forever. And then Hebrews chapter 7 verse 3 and verse 24. And here also is in the final judgment, those who hold fast in Jesus will not be shaken. Psalms 46 verse 5. Hebrews 12:28 states that we will receive a kingdom that cannot be shaken. Tatanggapin natin ang kaharian na will never be shaken anymore. So this is in reference to Daniel chapter 7 verse 18, and which says that the saints will possess the kingdom forever. So forever na yon, walang hanggan. So thus the kingdom that shall never be destroyed mentioned in Daniel 2:44, this kingdom belongs to the Son, but will share it with his redeemed, with the righteous ones. Revelation 20, verse 4 says that we will judge with him. Yes, we are going to judge with him the evil powers that persecuted us in 1 Corinthians 6, chapter 3. So, an unshakable kingdom is no other than the kingdom that God will have, in which He is the one who will reign over us, and the righteous ones will be His people. So, for Thursday, we have let us be grateful. Let us be grateful tomorrow. So, shake the heavens on the earth is for Tuesday. Monday, you have come to God, the judge of all. And for Sunday, you have come to Mount Zion. So napakaganda ng ating mga napag-aralan sa ating mga leksyon at sana ito ay maging isang challenge sa bawat isa sa atin. Time is very, very fast approaching. So what we need to do is prepare, and always be connected with the Lord. So we go to our lessons na. Titingnan ko kung sino yung pumunta doon pala sa link na binaba ko. Kung may titingnan ko kung sino ang mga naandoon para malagyan ko ng another raffle entry. Hill Adavan, Sarah, at si SG na bada lang. Tatlo lang sila. So only 3. May pangalawang points. Ay si Hill Adavan lang, si Sarah, at saka si SG Nevada. Si SG Nevada at saka si Hill Adavan. Yes, you have 2 points na. Ang the rest, they only have 1 raffle entry lang yung mga kasabay mo. Okay. So, I will go again to the next. Susunod, puntahan kong sunod kung sinong pumunta doon. Tatlo lang nakita ko dito. Si SG Nabada. Okay. Kasiguran, Aurora pala yon. Aurora, Quezon. Kasiguran Quezon ang nilagay ko. Aurora pala yan. Okay. So, we have, ang nandito lang nakita ko wait. Si SG Nevada lang ang may 3 point ngayon. SG Nevada, and SG Nevada. Okay, so you have 3 SG. Ikaw lang may 3. Hill Adavan, 2. And Sarah G is 2. Okay, have 2 points. So, si Jane Rivera, 1. 1 din si, sinong kasama dyan? Si Shirley Daog, 1 point. At saka si Sweetie. Si Glycel, 1. Shirley, si Glycel, at saka si Sweetie. Tigi-isa lang. Tigo 1 point lang kasi hindi naman kayo pumunta doon sa link na binaba ko. So, pag pumunta kayo maya-maya, ay dadagdagan ko yung inyong raffle entry. So, pag hindi kayo pumunta, isa lang talaga. Only 1 raffle entry. Yun ang ating patakaran. Okay. So, we go to our topic. Maganda yung topic natin ngayon. Forever Young? Okay. Posible ba yon? Forever Young. Pero yung pinaka-ano natin, pinaka-title, okay, this is taken from the Health and Home magazine during its 60th anniversary. Ito yung source natin. Health and Home magazine, 60th year anniversary, Health and Home, May-June issue. Sa May-June issue, makikita natin yung article nito by Henry H. Graham. By Henry H. Graham. Okay, so this is it. So if you have your Health and Home magazine, yeah, you can join with me as I relate to you this article. Si Henry H. Graham, okay, appeared in the Golden Age, and your whole Health and Home issue of 1960, the precursor of Health and Home, reprinting done in celebration of magazine's 60th anniversary. So 1960, the Golden Age, siya yung sumulat. And ito ngayon ay way back 60 years anniversary nung panahon ng 2019, nag 60 years ang Health and Home sa Philippines. Is siya yung article nito ay na-publish dito at just very, very, napakaganda ng topic na to. Sabi dito sa unang question niya, have you ever met old young man? Nakatagpo ka na ba ng tao na tinatawag na old young man? Matanda na batang lalaki. Okay, so paano nangyari yon? Yung parang, yeah. So, his early 30s, 30 years old pa lang siya. So, Henry Graham, 30 years old pa lang siya when he should be open-minded. And dapat ay open-minded siya kasi it's just life should still be upholding him and decent. Perfectly satisfied siya sa kanyang ginagawang araw-araw. Kaya ano yung ginagawa niya? Routine job with mediocre pay, long hours, and unlikelihood of advancement. Ayaw niya yung ma-advance pa yung kanyang mga karanasan. And he does his work well. He has no eyes to the future. Wala siyang pakialam kung ano yung magiging future. Basta ang ginagawa niyang araw, that's the most important thing. At ang kanyang is satisfied na siya doon sa kanyang regular pay, sa kanyang ginagawa na routine araw-araw. He has to dress up, go to work, and then go back home. Yan na. Yan lang ang kanyang he has a definite, unchangeable views on all subjects. Kapag pinag-usapan yung mga subjects naman, he is a mind made up. He had made up for years and nobody can change him. Basta close siya sa isang ideya na pinipresented, ay sarado ang isip niya. He will not uh, go for it. He will not be taking interest with it. Every day this fellow follows the same routine almost. No variation. Rising up in the morning, 7 he showers, shave, dresses, and eat breakfast. Which also, after that, consists of some kind of food. His lunch is eaten in the same restaurant and consists of the same um, virt- virtually the same things each time. So, ang ulam niya, ang kinakain niya araw-araw, ganun din. Walang pagbabago. Yun ang routine na ginagawa niya. At the same restaurant lang ang kinakainan niya. He will not be eating in the other restaurant. Basta kung ano yung favorite niya, kung McDo, McDo, kung Jollibee, Jollibee. Yun lang. Wala siyang ibang pinupuntahan. So, by 6 o'clock, finds him furious and his wife does have dinner ready on the minute. At pag-uwi niya sa bahay, kailangan nandun na yung dinner na ready. Kapag hindi ready si Mrs. o ng kanyang asawa ay lagot. So, evenings are devoted largely on reading the daily paper and turns down any request by his wife to attend social functions. So pag sinabi siya ng asawa niya, pupunta tayo doon, mayroong namatay, o di kaya may birthday, or whatever social functions that he is supposed to go, he will not go. Just stay at home, read newspaper, maybe watch TV, and those are the activities that she's doing every day. And if limited views and thoughts. There's also limited views and thoughts because kahit nagbabasa siya ng dyaryo, hindi naman siya doon pag hindi niya interest yung pinaka topic or issues ay he will not read about it. Ayaw niya basahin pag hindi siya interested. So if he begins to read an article in which the views expressed different from his own, he stops reading. Ihinto na siya. Ayaw niya nang basahin pagka ibang pananaw niya doon sa topic na yon at iba yung kanyang views. So there and then, he will stop reading the newspaper. So thus he gets no broad view of any problem or issue of the day. Wala siyang pakialam kung anong issue of the day or anong problem for the day. Wala siyang. So, despite this young man's relatively brief span on Earth, his mind dwells largely on the past. So, ang kanyang isipan ay doon nakafocus parati so whatever is in the past, yung nakaraan. So, uh, wistfully, he's always telling someone uh, that he wished he were in high school again. Bakit kaya? Gusto niya, sana, nangangarap siya sa sana high school siya. So, in spite of his age, he's 30 plus. Because after a fellow gets out of his teens, he doesn't really live. Nung nawala na siya sa pagiging teenager niya, ay iba na yung buhay niya. So, foolish isn't he? Is it true that school days are fun, but school should be regarded chiefly as a preparation of a career? Is it true that days are fun, but school should be regarded as a preparation for career? Most of us look back to our high school and college years with considerable pleasure, but we realize that all periods of life have their own compensation. So marami sa atin ang we attend. Ako, I went, I go home. I go home to my hometown, Iloilo City, just to attend the um, high school, what's that? High school celebration, reunion. Yeah, I want to go home. Wala akong ibang pakay kundi mag-reunion lang. So how many times I read? I think two times already. And the last we have is the reunion we have is I hosted the program. I was the MC in the whole program for the night and I enjoyed it. And so meeting old friends, classmates and batchmates is really something that could not be paid. So yung mga alaala ng mga nakaraan, yung mga ginagawa, naalala ko nung kami ay high school, we were there's a group of us who were really players or volleyball as well as in softball. Sa softball, meron akong isang alaala, one of my batchmates, which nung tinamaan ng bola yung kanyang mukha ay, naku, wag ko lang babanggitin yung pangalan, baka magalit siya. Ilang beses ko na kasi yan ang hindi ko makalimutan sa softball. Nung tinamaan yung bola ay tumalsik yung pustiso niya. High school pa lang kami, pustiso na yung ngipin niya. Samantala kami, ang ng mga ngipin namin ng panahon na yan, walang Pero sa kanya, tumalsik at talagang nagulat kami lahat. Kasi hindi din namin nakalain na may false teeth na siya na tumalsik. Hoy, hindi ko binanggit yung pangalan na batchmate namin sa Iloilo City High School. So, so we have that, as time passes, our interest change. So, habang tumatagal, syempre, the interest that we have during high school and college is a very different compared to the interest we have right now in with our age. So, basta mas maganda kung we have to remember those things. Naalala ko when I was in the first year high school. When I was in the first year college, uh, I run. I was running 100, 200 meter dash, and there in kasi nag first year college ako doon sa Iloilo School of Arts and Trade. And during the kumbaga, during the sport fest in the school, I represent our department, and I won in the 100 meter dash. I just have second. Kasi naalala ko pa yung nag-first noon yung kasama ko rin sa aming department na si Persia. Mabilis din talaga siya tumakbo. But in the 200 meter dash, I won the first at si Persia ay second lang siya. So during the awarding, you know what? There are 3 layers of platform wherein you are going to go up. Pag third ka dito, and then on the right side, a little bit higher will be for the second, and there on top, you are going to mount on the top for being the first. Parang ikaw yung nag-top among that category, 200 meter dash. So it so happened na sa 200 meter dash, I really was the champion. So what pagkatapos ng awarding, hindi ko makalimutan talaga yun kasi parang naging celebrity ako noon. After the awarding, I saw, actually there was the one who is leading them, may isang kabataan na kasama niya yung mga classmates niya. They were just high school students na pumunta sa akin at nagpapirma ng autograph. Mga autograph nila. Miss, please sign here. So ako naman, siyempre na ako, sabi ko, oh, am I that, ganun ba ako ka-celebrity? So, tonto ako, I'm excited. So many of them, I signed, I pirma ako doon. I write my name and sign, and write my name and sign. So, naging popular ako doon sa mga high school. So much so na may isang third year high school nanligaw sa akin. Everywhere I go in the campus, dala niya yung camera niya, pinipicturean niya ako. Sabi ko, ba't ako pinipicturean nito? So, yun pala ay, bata siya, di hamak, di ba? Ano yung gap namin? 3 years. 3 years yata. And, so hindi ko makalimutan yung mga time na yon. It was on my first year college. And, those were the years of, ito yung mga years, yung panahon na hindi mo na pwedeng balikan, di ba? So, nakaraan na yun, natapos na yun, and it served the purpose of your existence during that time when your age was that young and we're just blooming and everything. So, you enjoy life at its best, kumbaga. So, so much so that when I was in college, nag-graduate na ako ng college pala, I, um, I teach, doon naman ako nasabak sa teaching job. And after siguro mga 2 or 3 years of teaching, ay iba naman yung nasa isip ko. I want to build up a restaurant, a vegetarian restaurant. Parang ganun. So your thinking always shift from one change to another. So hanggang dumating yung time na I get married and change pa rin. There's so many changes that comes to our lives altogether. When I was in college, ang ang preferred ko talaga na maging asawa is an engineer. Yeah, yun talaga ang ano ko. Kaya nung college kami, ang barkada ko is techno student. Mga techno, mga from technology department. So kami sa arts kami, di ba? So, masaya, tropa, parang ganon. And, pero, wala ni isa sa kanila na naging uh, nanligaw, kumbaga friends lang talaga kayo. At saka very ano sila kasi uh, parang naging isang figure kami sa aming ano kasi minsan pag kasama-sama kami minsan lumalabas at kumakain kung saan-saan. Eh minsan makikita ko yung father ko kasi is a policeman. Kaya minsan pag ano ay nagtatago ako kasi nga baka sabihin nagka-cutting classes ako ba't nasa labas. School hours. Minsan talaga nagka-cutting class. aaminin, aaminin na talaga, no? Nagka-cutting class. Talagang ano, kasi minsan pagka na ano yung tropa, barkada, ay pag nagkayan, kain tayo doon sa Fatima. Pinakano namin nung time na yon, restaurant doon. Merong Jolly House doon sa tapat ng University of Iloilo. At merong Fatima restaurant. Masarap ang spaghetti sa Fatima. Pero sa Jolly House, mga ano lang, yung chicken-chicken. Kaya pagka nagkayayaan, nandoon. Minsan nakikita ko yung tatay ko na sa gitna ng kalsada. Bigla ako nagtatago. Oh, bakit? Sabi ko, airpot ko yun eh. Airpot father. Father ko yan. Ako malalaman ako ay nasa ano. Sabi niya, oh, ganun. Tatay mo pala ay ano, naku. Kaya nobody dare naman ligaw. Kasi nung time na pag sinabi mo police yung tatay mo, akala lang stricto, but my father is not so strict naman talaga. So, sabi ni Henry H. Graham, okay, so going back to our topic, um, sabi po dito pa, as the time passes, our interests change, the coming of new and fascinating responsibilities, but this does not mean that life must be drab and dull. So habang tumatanda tayo, di ba, mas uh, mas maraming problema ang dumarating. But these problems became challenges. Nagiging challenge sila sa ating mga pamumuhay. So it doesn't mean that our life is so dull or so drab. But when we really have to face this trouble, this problem that comes into our lives, we will be challenged to do more or to do better, right? So, um, Dito sinasabi dito na, on the contrary, it should be packed that with enthusiasm, respect, uh, irrespective of age, whether we are 16 years old or 60, this holds true. Nasa mindset natin ah, yung pag-iisip natin, yung mga bagay-bagay na nagbibigay sa atin ng bright ideas. Okay. So, young old man, sabi ni Mr. Henry Graham, sabi niya, he knows of a man who is 25 years old than the young fellow. 25 years old than the young man, another man who is 25 years older than the young fellow. So this man is, kung 30 ang pinag-usapan kanina na unang person, the next is plus 25 older, he is 55. So 30 versus 55. So sinasabi niya dito is, um, gets infinitely more out of life. He keeps abreast of new development, interested siya sa mga bagong development o bagong tuklas in aviation, science, in politics, and in many facets of life or in the big fields. So to indicate how broad-minded and open-minded suggests he is, not long ago, he changed political paths. Although nagpalit siya ng kanyang political parties, although he had been affiliated with certain, okay, all his life, his parents had been affiliated with a party as well as with his grandparents. Ito yung affiliation ng mga parents niya at grandparents niya sa isang political party, sabi niya, ay his parents had been affiliated with the party as well as his grandparents, but I'm making a change, sabi niya, because I sincerely believe that my new party, new that is for me, has the better principles. So hindi siya nag-stick doon sa political party ng parents niya at saka ng kanyang grandparents. He has the better, sabi niya, I believe that he has better principles and more competent men in the party that he has joined together. Of course, I didn't reach this conclusion, sabi niya, in a day. I hold fast to my conviction, sabi niya, and as long as I'm convinced they are right, but when I considered them wrong, nung na-consider ko sa sarili ko na mali or na hindi maganda yung kanilang pinaniwalaan ng political party, I don't hesitate to do an about face. So I changed my political party. So this fellow has no time for people of his own generation who believes in all modern youth are going to the dogs. He considers present day young people are all right in a man and is for all of them, and often giving them assistance when he can. So he believes in the modern approaches and in a modern, hindi siya kagaya ng mga parents or grandparents niya na they stick to that same um, issues or principles. So naisip niya, mas maganda itong ah, ah, bagong party na kanyang sinalihan. You will always find him in their air shoes to see the latest places, the newest automobiles. Nakita mo siya doon sa mga uh, he bowls, fishes, play tennis, and swims. Splendid mixer. He enjoys parties and is never happier when he is with friends. And is never happier. So mas masaya siya in the circles of his friends. So he is interested in everything. I'm sure he will never grow old. Sabi ni Graham. Palagi ko hindi siya tumatanda. So because of that, uh, everything of the attributes, the characteristics of that person who is much more older than the one that he once have discussed. New ways, new things. So, how old are you? Ilang taon ka na ba? Ilang taon ka na? Ako, ilang taon na ba ako? I'm old enough. Yes, I'm old enough. Ilan sasagot ko parati pag nito. How old are you? I'm old enough. Okay. So, have you slipped into premature senility simply because of relaxed interest? Or are you set in your ways and doing everything in the same way you did 10 years ago? If so, you'd better watch yourself. Kung ito yung 10 taon na ginagawa mo ay ginagawa mo pa rin ngayon at walang pagbabago, sabi niya, you have to watch, you have to watch yourself dahil tatanda ka. Eh, hindi. Yeah, you just watch yourself. So, dito sinasabi niya na habit is insidious in that it grows on a person. Yung habit, ito yung habit, ugali. Okay. It grows on a person without his realization, even though you may not find them any fun at first. Practice doing things differently and doing new things. Nalala ko when I was in high school, in college, ang game na parati ko sinasalihan is softball. Kasi sabi ng teacher ko noon, mabilis ako tumakbo. Kaya nga nung when I was in the college, in first year college, nakita ako ng professor ko na tumatakbo sa game na softball, ay sabi niya, uh, you are an asset in our uh, marathon. Isa kang asset sa marathon at saka sa mga 100, 200 meters, that's like that. Sabi ko, but sabi ko, sir, I have not experience running. Uh, Actually, hindi ko line yan kasi I always join a softball or volleyball maybe or basketball. Sabi niya, no. Sabi niya, you try it. So sa madaling salita, I I represent our department para maging sa runner at hindi lang doon na uwi yung practice na yon. Yung practice, actually, my father was an athlete at sabi niya, okay, go on, so you go on. Kasi siya yung nag-motivate sa akin. I'll teach you how to do the striding. The striding, yung pag tumatakbo ka na, yung umaapak lang sa iyo yung is your heel lang. Sabi niya, ito yung gagawin mo. Tumakbo ka ng ganito and then you can run more faster than your ordinary. So, I trained. I trained in school. I trained in our community. Nandun ako sa beach parati. Nandun ako sa tabing dagat. Doon ako pinapapractice ng father ko. Okay, you practice your running. Here, you'll develop your running skills. So much so that when uh, after that some time, we were representing the school in other triangular meet, ganon. So kami ang lumalaban sa mga kalaban namin, mga West Visayas Academy, West Visayas State University na ngayon. Yun ang mga kalaban namin. Ang lalaki yung mga school. So, I was trained and even in the 400 at 400 at 800 meter relay, I joined. I joined the group. So, there was change. Sa halip na softball lang ang laro ko or volleyball or basketball, nadali pa ako doon sa sa marathon running. So hanggang ngayon, nakaka-try pa rin ako, nakaka-join ako ng 3K or 5K. Pero hindi na kasing bilis noon kasi iba talaga pag bata ka pa. So, we have changed. Sabi po dito, new ways, new things. Mga bagong pamamaraan at mga bagong bagay na dapat you have to try. So, sabi po dito, keep up to date, don't condemn without hearing. Verse yourself on all angles of important issues. So, kung may mga issues na mga bago, ay kailangan hindi ka nahuli. Only in this way you can reach smart decisions in your life, your own beliefs. Friendly discussions bring out numerous valuable effects and points, including some of neither side had thought of previously. So, as much as possible, uh, steer clear of routine living. Variations are delightful. So, change. Sa sport lang muna yung discuss ko. So, in sports, when I was when I was in college, in first year college ako, I tried to also practice in lawn tennis. Pero hindi ko masyado siya sineryoso kasi isa lang kasi yung nag-ano sa akin ng lawn tennis noon, yung kasama namin na high school naman yun, yung high school. Siya parati maglo-lawn tennis ka, ganito, ganon. So I practice, pero hindi But when I got married and nagkaroon na kami ng anak, tatlo ang anak ko, di ba? So, I shift to lawn tennis. Try ko naman, sabi ko, naglalaro ako dati ng lawn tennis, pero no. Pero, then, so, pag may mga sport fest kami sa church and we represent the district or the area, I go there. I attend the sport festival in Bulacan, in Pampanga, and that saan pa, dito sa Camp Crami, and I joined together with my children. So kasama yung mga anak ko, lahat kami nandun sa sport fest. And I started lawn tennis dahil hindi masyado maraming naglalaro ng lawn tennis uh, sa aming district, sa aming area. Pag walang player, ang kabataan yung pinaka head namin noon si Matthew, Ma'am Terry, bakit? Walang player ang lawn tennis, sayang naman. Zero tayo pag walang represent. Kahit matalo ka, okay lang. Basta mag-play ka lang. Kahit na mag-bat. Sabi ko, no, bakit ako magbabat lang? I have to play. I have to play. Lalaban ako. Namacho na pagkatapos ng area. Pagkatapos ng sport fest na sa LCI. I won second place. Nala ko pero second. Hindi ko matalo-talo yung mga kabataan. Napakagaling na nila sa lawn tennis. Pero at least kasama kami doon sa championship. We became the champion. Ang area, nag-champion kami ang area namin. Kasama doon yung mga points na total. And then, yeah, I shift to another sports, which is not so well done when I was in high school and college. Lawn tennis. Ngayon, tuwing may mga sport fest, I have to bring my lawn tennis racket. Dadala ko yan. Just for emergency, pag walang maglalaro, okay, I am the one. Ako panlaban. So that's changes. Okay. So po dito, as much as possible, steer clear routine living. Variations are delightful for they prevent life from becoming boring. So, hindi magiging boring ang buhay mo kapag ka mayroong always new facets of your life. It may be in sports, maybe in your passions, your interests, or maybe in your business. Yeah, kasama yung business. Okay. So, we have adapt yourself to circumstances and conditions. Learn to sacrifice some of your pleasures without grumbling and complaining. Yes, yun ay totoo. Kapag meron tayong mga sacrifices na ginawa, ay hindi dapat tayo magka-complain o hindi tayo magka-grumble. Okay, iwasan natin yon. Be the master of yourself. Abolish any tendency to moodiness. So, tanggalin natin yung pagiging what is moody? Pagiging moody, mamaya masaya ka, ngayon ay malungkot ka na. Parang ganon. So we must do away with that. Kailangan, mas maganda yung always happy. Yeah. Yeah. Just smile, then smile, and even though your heart is aching like that. So yun ang the secret of happy life, or the secret of being, or um, staying young. Naalala ko yung mga classmate, kausap ko kanina yung isa sa mga parents ng aking student, binata na. Tapos dumaan naman yung isa din, yung tito ng isang estudyante ko. Nag-uusap-usap kami. Tapos sabi niya, Ma'am Terry, you're not getting old. Naalala ko, sabi niya, estudyante mo pa si Cara? Oh, yes. Sabi niya, tapos may 3 anak na ngayon. Pero ikaw, itsura mo ganun pa rin. And then, yung binahan ko ng gulay, ganun din. Sabi niya, oo nga, ma'am. Ilang taon ka na Tapos, yeah, just stay. Always be happy. Always smile and everything. At hindi ka tatanda. Yeah, sabi niya, nalala ko yung mga estudyante mo, grabe, mga professionals na yun. Merong engineer, merong taga-Meralco na, tapos yung iba, mga manager na. Pero ikaw, nandun ka pa rin. Sabi ng isang estudyante ko na engineer sa Meralco, Teacher, yung mga anak ko, gusto ko dumaan muna sa iyo kasi nga, nalala ko, ganun pa rin na itsura mo nung tuturo ka sa akin nung kinder ako. Ganun ba yun? So, lahat ng estudyante, lahat ng anak niya, 2 anak naman lang naman siya, ay pinadaan mo na sa akin bago niya nilagay doon sa bigger schools. So, ang anak niya nasa Maria Montessori ngayon. Ang mahal-mahal ng tuition doon. Nasa 100,000 yata yung 1 year. 2 anak niya nandoon. Pero pinakinder niya dito sa akin. Sabi ko, okay ka ha? Sabi ko, oo teacher, kasi naalala ko nung maliit pa ako ganun na ganun pa rin ang smile mo hanggang ngayon. Yeah, the smile that I have when I'm teaching him, sabi niya, it's the same smile that you can see right now. So, yung kanyang mga kids ay pinadaan talaga niya sa klase ko bago niya ilagay sa mga bigger schools. So, we have, sabi po dito, keep a calm, smiling exterior even though you may be inwardly at a boiling point. Ayan ang sinasabi ko kayo na, okay, smile even though when your heart is aching. Yeah, smile pa rin. So, minsan kasi may mga panahon na, especially if you are teaching the kindergarten class, hindi ka pwede hindi ka pwede, hindi ka ngumiti. Kasi yung mga bata na yun is very young sila, very aggressive and vibrant. So, when you stand in front of them, be sure you are smiling. You know why? Minsan ay nagturo ako sa kanila at nakasimangot ako, and then talagang parang nagagalit ako kasi parang maingay, ganito, ganon. You know, one of my pupils approached me, Teacher, are you angry? Are you angry at us? Kasi ang aming sa klase is Taglish, Tagalog, English. Are you angry, teacher? Really? Nakaganon siya sa akin, nakaharap. Why? so, sa halip na magalit ako, ay, kasi very cute naman talaga yung batang niya. So, sa halip na magalit ako, I just smiled, no, I'm just joking. Yeah, I'm just joking, I'm not angry. Sabi niya, oh. Then they smile together. So, ganun. So, siguro, isa sa mga yan na, yeah, you will not really not pout while facing your pupils. Hindi pwede na nakasimangot ka. Especially if you are teaching on the lower level. So, we have keep a calm, smiling exterior, even though you may be inwardly at a boiling point. Boiling point, ibig sabihin, angry. Angry ka na, pero nakasmile ka pa rin. So, you'll live longer if you do and have a better time. Yan. Mas mahaba yung buhay mo at mas maganda ang iyong panahon. Dahil parati ka nakasmile, di ba? Kasi naman nakasimangot ka. Of course, it's better not to get steamed up inside at all. So your yesteryears are over. Yung mga nakaraan, tapos na yon. Yung mga facets of your life, maybe the lonely are over. So look for the future, referring to the past chiefly on the purpose of spotting your mistakes, for preventing their um, duplications. So kung may mga nakaraan na hindi maganda, ay ito ay nire-refer lang tayo doon para ma-correct tayo at hindi na maulit yung mga pagkakamali na yon. So, uh, of course, you will have your fond memories, for everyone does, but think mainly about the months and years to come and plan and plan and plan ahead. So, plano, plano, dream, make them, those dreams come true. So, kung meron tayong mga pangarap, gagawin natin yung ating pangarap na maisa katuparan yung mga pangarap na to. Naalala ko when I was a young girl, I really wanted to be a nurse. Gusto ko talaga maging nurse. Sabi ko sa father ko, I want to be a nurse. But then my father said, oh no, I think we cannot afford. Kasi nga ilan kami nag-aral ng college, sabay-sabay. Ang kuya ko, nasa Pampanga ngayon, si Hilda, sabay kami, tatlo kami sabay ng college. So, by that time, siyempre, alam mo naman tuition. Pagdating nga, tatlo kayo mag-aaral sabay-sabay sa college. So, sabi ng father ko, no, we cannot afford that. Okay, you choose another course. So, I choose, nutritionist na lang ako. Yun, hindi na ina ako ng father ko kasi nutrition is lesser ang tuition kaysa nursing. Pero, magastos din pala. Kasi you have to prepare sa food preservation lang. You have to prepare 24 preserves. Iba't ibang klase yon, iba't ibang fruits. And kasama nga doon na nag-inject kami ng manok. Yun, yung preservation, curing, yung papausukan, tapos inject yung lahat ng mga chemicals doon, yung mga sodium benzoate, sodium nitrate, ay sa, sa aming pinakano is gagawa kami ng ham, parang ganon. And then with all this, magastos. Parati kaming magbe-bake ng cake, something like that. So magastos din pala. Sabi ko, so I'm a frustrated nurse. Kasi natapos ko naman yung nutrition ko and then I go to take up education units. Hindi naman ako nag-work sa hospital after I graduated. I work in the school wherein because nagturo nga ako sa church school. So after that, I go on to teaching. So sabi po dito, hard, intelligent work overcomes nearly all obstacles. Yeah, yung hard, intelligent work overcomes nearly all obstacles. So lahat ng mga obstacles. So I said, I am a frustrated nurse. That's why when college na yung aking mga kids, two of them, panganay ko, sa akin, I really wanted you to be a nurse. And also my bunso ko, ngayon they are registered nurses from AUP at saka MOMC. And I was so satisfied. Hindi man ako naging nurse. May anak naman akong dalawang naging nurse, naging registered nurse. Pero yung nasa gitna, yung pangalawa is, yung talagang sumunod siya pa ako nag-teacher as a teacher. So, public school teacher siya ngayon. So, makikita natin na minsan, merong mga tinatawag na obstacles na dumarating sa ating buhay na we just have we have what we have just done is to pray, pray and pray and pray, and never wasted time calling upon the Lord. So persistent plugging can accomplish wonders. Refusal to attempt progress is aging in itself. So nag-aral na yung mga anak ko is ay dinala ko sa AUP, sa MAMC, which is our school is very, very expensive. But then after living in faith, yeah, nabuhay sa pananampalataya. And then they graduated and naging okay lahat naman ng no, nakatapos na ay nawala na yung tinatawag na mga problema sa tuition and many others. So all these things ay dumarating sa buhay natin. And these problems, okay, these obstacles that may be hindering us into making success in our lives, sometimes they are the ones who will persist, who will motivate us to go on. So ito yung nagmo-motivate sa atin para to um, work to work for the better. So um, nagkakaroon kayo ng pagbabago sa buhay kapag uh, na-challenge kayo sa mga dumarating na mga obstacles, kung ba yun, para pinakaharang doon sa iyong mga pangarap o sa pangarap mo para sa iyong mga anak. But then they are what you call the binding force that will motivate you to press on forward, go forward. Of course, by God's help. Sa tulong ng Panginoon ay tayo ay dinadala niya sa isang panahon kung baga na we have to call upon the Lord, we have to um, pour out everything to the Lord and ask for the Lord's blessings and guidance. So the mental process have a profound effect on the physical machine. So keep your mind keen, alert, and progressive. Yes, progressive to follow uh, sensible health rules. So isa pa rin ito, yung habang tayo ay namumuhay sa mundong ito, ay health rules must be followed. Nalala ko when I was, I'm doing tutorial work after school, nung college yung mga anak ko, I have, siguro after class is 4 o'clock, nandun na ako sa aking mga tutorials and to the tutorial work. Pero, hinihika ako one time, ay meron akong sinusumpong ng hika. And I have to use that nebulizer. And then after that, I have to go back home, nebulize after another 4 hours. And doon na naman, bumabalik na naman. And then I realized it's because, nagsusoft drinks ako noong time na yon. Uminom ako ng soft drinks. Nalala ko yung RC Cola na yan kasi may tindahan kami. Sabi ng anak ko, Ma, ikaw lang nag-ano ng RC Cola dyan. Inom na inom. Kaya yung mga anak ko mabuti lang. Yung mga anak ko, I brought them in our schools, Christian schools, in Lipa Academy, and then in AUP, in MAMC. Kumbaga, they were taught about the Adventist culture, yung mga health rules ay talagang na-develop sa kanila. Siya yung sasaway sa akin. Ma, tama na, huwag mga na ikaw yun. Diyan ka inihika, ganito, ganito. So, anong bandang huli ay, nagsara na yung tindahan namin. Nawala na rin yung, and then hindi na ako talaga nabibili. Then, tinanggal ko yung soft drinks in my, even Tetra Pak juices. Kasi, di ba, pag nagtuturo ka, parating ako malat noon eh. And then, I switched to vegetarians. Siguro magti 3 years pa lang. Nawala lahat. Lahat, hika, nawala. Dati mayroon sinumpong ako sa kidney problem. Sabi ng doktor, Mami, tubig lang yan, tubig. Yeah, now I am fond of drinking water. Water everywhere, I have to bring water. So nawala lahat yon. And yeah, at you really would enjoy life at its best kapag healthy body ka at wala kang nararamdaman, wala kang medications, wala kang maintenance, and more. And at the same time, I still run. Matakbo pa ako, nag-mountain climbing. So that's one of the most important factors sa buhay ng isang tao kapag wala kang sakit. So when you are sick, you have so many things to consider. You cannot go on exercise. You have to choose your exercise. You have to live with medications, and you have so many restrictions. Okay, there's so many restrictions in food and many others. But if you have to maintain the health rules or follow the health rules, all those things will be overcome, and mas masaya yung buhay, di ba? At mas malusog. So keep your mind keen, alert, progressive. Follow sensible health rules, and thus you will live a ripe old age with every year richly worth living. Yes, okay. Too many people are age conscious. Napakaraming tao yung age conscious. So, tinatanong, what is your age? How old are you? Parang ganon. They think too much about the number of years they have lived. It has been long. It has it has been said that a man is as old as his arteries. Yung tao ay kasing tanda siya ng kanyang arteries. As long ng arteries natin ay walang clog up arteries, stretchable veins and muscles, perhaps that perhaps it would be more accurate to say that he is as old as his interest. His mental flexibility and his willingness to advance. Okay? So, ito lang yung pinaka-topic natin. Haba yata. 1 hour na ako nandito. Hindi ko pa natapos yung mga nag-aantay. Yeah. Okay, mga nag-aantay pala sa question for the day na tayo. Yeah. You have finished? Yeah, we are on the question for the day. Forever young. Okay. So I have to I have to get write one word for 50 pesos. You know, nandyan. You got to have this for 50 pesos GCash. Yung mga nanatili at nakinig, yeah, you have the possibility to win tonight. Yung nanatili na nakikinig, those who listen carefully and watch, I'm going to, I am, I'm going to right now. Okay, first, this is the first that you are going to guess. Okay, meron na akong sinulat dito. Type 1 or press 1. Guess the word. For 50 Gcash, okay. Okay, ano ko. I-pin ko muna. Yes. Wait. Okay, one word. One word, yes. I said yes for one word. One word only. I write one word. Related sa diniscuss ko, forever young? Yes. One word is yes. Nag-yes ako sa one word. Okay, nasaan na sila? Sina Glycel. It's a noun, yes. Noun siya. Ayan, maganda yung mga questions. Pag may leading questions agad. Noun, yes. I said yes to noun. Yes to noun. Sinasan si Glycel. Glycel and Jane Rivera. You can join. Noun. It's a name person. No. No, not a name of person. It is a noun. Not a person. Nasaan na? Makasama mo dyan. Nasaan na sila? Ano ba yan? Nawawala na. But there are 3 persons. 3 million in the house. Yes, try to. At ayaw magano yung naandyan. You can join. Person, no. No ako sa person, but I say yes to noun. Yes. Place, no. Not a place. Yan Kasi ang noun may ibang category ang noun. Di ba sinabi ko dati? May iba-ibang category ang noun. So, you must ask for the category of noun. Place? No. No, not a place. Pero may kinalaman dito sa diniscuss natin kanina. Not a place. Hello? Nasaan na si SG at saka si Glycel? Si Glycel parating na matatalo na si Sarah sana. Glycel, mag-join ka na. You can join na. Wala nang pangalawa ha. Sarah lang mag-isang sumasagot. Abstract? Yes. Abstract. Yes, Sarah, abstract noun siya. So, ibig sabihin, hindi siya mahahawakan. Not a concrete noun but abstract. Ano yan nakalagay? Concrete? No. Abstract na. Nag-oo ako sa abstract noun. I say yes to abstract noun. Abstract, nag-yes ako. Saan ba yung kasama mo dyan? Glycel, you join. Young? No, young is adjective. It's not a noun. Okay? Basta na andyan sa diniscuss ko. Yung change views. Malapit-lapit na konti. Touch. Medyo. Touch. Pass. It is an abstract noun. Foolish. No. Alam ko foolish is an adjective not a noun. Parang kahilera siya ng views, thoughts, ng mga abstract noun. Career? Nasaan na yung iba dyan? Wala kang kasama na ikaw lang mag-isa? Ano yan? Enthusiasm? No. Ways? Not ways. Realization? No. Hindi rin siya realization. Pero malapit na malapit dyan. What's that? Smile? Obstacles? No pa rin. Alert? No. Progressive? Hindi pa rin siya progressive. Abstract noun? Okay. Parang may nakita na ako. Yes! You got it, Sarah. Okay, the answer is habit. Yes. Ito na, panalo ka na sa habit. Habit, yes. Okay, so congrats. Isa na lang, mag-isa ka lang kasi. Walang partner. Isa na lang, naantok na ako. Pa-join si Glycel naman, no? Kung sana patapos na. Patapos na. Kanina ka tinatawag eh. O sige, pagbibigyan ko si Glycel. Last na yan. Dapat isa na lang. I'm here. Hindi ka naman sumasagot. Okay. Okay, last na. This is the last. Kunin ko muna ito dito. Okay, ito madali lang to. Wala pala akong ano, di ko naririnig nyo eh. Yes. Yes. Sa one word ulit, Glycel. Correct. Yes. I say yes to one word. One word. One word. Okay. So, Sarah, pagbibigyan mo daw si Glycel. A noun? Okay, I think it's not a noun. Hindi siya noun. Pwede rin siya noun kasi pala. Routine. Word. Nothing. Wait muna natin. I think pwede siya noun. Pwede siya adjective. Pwede siya noun, pwede siya adjective at the same time. Yes, adjective siya. At the same time, pwede rin siyang magamit as noun. So, dalawa. Adjective siya or noun. Depende sa meaning. Yeah, it depends on the meaning. Okay? So, we have come, young. Okay? Wala pa ako nakitang tama. Old. Newest. No? O, nasan si Sarah? Hindi na nanghula nung ikaw ay pumasok. Pinagbigyan ka na talaga. Sarah, you can guess pa rin. Alert? No? Basta ano siya, tawag nito, multiple meaning. May multiple meaning siya na word. Pwede noun, pwede siya adjective at the same time. Depende sa gamit niya sa sentence. Nakadepende sa paggamit sa sentence. New, progressive, what else? Foolish, limited? No. Mainit kasi kaya nagganito na lang ako. Pass? Not pass. Basta very, ano siya, parati siya ginagamit. Parati siya ginagamit. Young, pass, foolish. Yeah, it's an adjective. At the same time, pwede rin siyang gamitin as a noun. Araw-araw siyang ginagawa. Yes, ayan na ha. May clue na akong binigay sa inyo ha. Araw-araw. Okay, connected siya sa araw-araw. Yang common noun? Yeah, can be a common noun. No, not proper. Common lang siya. Common lang. Pero pwede rin nga siya adjective, di ba? Pwede rin siya adjective. Reading? No. Not reading. Anybody dyan can join. Si SG. Pwede ka mag-join. At saka si Sweetie. Sweetie, at saka sino pa isa dyan? Si Shirley Daog. Dati si Shirley sumasali, di ba? Smile. Okay. Respect. Basta may kinalaman sa araw-araw. Yeah. Mainit. May kinalaman siya sa araw-araw, career, responsibilities. Okay, actually nabanggit ko siya during the first part. Sa first part, nabanggit ko siya during the first part of my presentation on Forever Young. Yeah, nagamit ko siya sa first part. Actually, sa unang-unang part, nabanggit ko yung word. So, kung babalikan nyo, yun, naandun siya. Sports? No. Hindi siya sports. Hindi rin siya career. Init. It's a 7-letter word. 7 letters. Composed of 7 letters. Maliban paglalagay mo siya ng S, magiging 8. Pero ang pinaka-root word niya is 7. 7-letter word. Forever? No. Not forever. Sa unahan na part ko nabanggit yung word. The first few start ng presentation, ginamit ko yon. Okay? Thought, no. May kinalaman siya sa araw-araw. O, binanggit ko na kanina, may kinalaman sa araw-araw. Seven-letter word. Okay, para mapabilis kayo. Begins with letter R. Okay. Okay. Begins with letter